The package arrived on a Tuesday. Nothing special about the day. No storms, no sirens, no sense that anything in the universe was about to tilt sideways. I remember because I was standing in my kitchen, reheating cold coffee, when my phone buzzed with a delivery notification. Just another box. Just another knock at the door. But when I picked it up from the porch, something felt off. The box was small, brown cardboard, no logos, no return address, just a label, my name, my full name, spelled correctly, and an address, not my address. I frowned, reading it again. Street name I'd never heard of. House number that didn't exist in my neighborhood. Different city, different zip code, same country, same state. At first, I laughed. Wrong delivery, I said out loud, because that's what normal people say in normal situations. But then I noticed the printed date under the address. Delivery confirmation. 3 years from now. I stood there on my porch, the box in my hands, the world suddenly too quiet. No cars, no birds, no wind, just the sound of my own breathing. I flipped the box over. No barcode, no shipping company name, no tracking number, nothing, just me, my name, and that address. I took it inside. I should have returned it, called the courier, thrown it away. But curiosity is louder than logic. Fear is quieter when curiosity is talking. I cut the tape. Inside was another box. Black, smooth, matte, no markings. And inside that, a key, a single silver key, and a folded piece of paper. I opened the paper. It was typed, not handwritten, clean font, simple. Don't change the address. The address changes you. That was it. No signature, no explanation, no instructions, just a sentence that made my stomach drop. That night, I didn't sleep. I kept checking the label, Googling the address, searching maps, real estate sites, city records. Nothing. The street didn't exist. It wasn't under construction. It wasn't renamed. It wasn't private. It simply wasn't there. For weeks, the box sat on my desk. The key sat in my drawer. And the words stayed in my head. Don't change the address. The address changes you. Then things started happening. Small things at first. My GPS glitched when I drove at night. It would reroute me through streets I'd never seen. Streets that weren't on the map. Streets with names that didn't appear anywhere online. My phone calendar started adding reminders I never made. Meeting 7:30 p.m., inspection 10 a.m., move-in prep. No locations, no details, just events. Then the dream started. I was standing in a house I'd never seen before. White walls, large windows, a staircase with dark wood rails. I knew the layout, not like memory, like muscle memory, like my body recognized it before my mind did. In every dream, I walked to the front door. There was a silver lock, the same shape as the key, the same scratches, the same curve, and every time I tried to unlock it, I woke up. Then one night, I dreamt of the mailbox. Black metal, a small dent on the corner. House number painted in white. The same number from the label. I woke up shaking. The next morning, I checked my bank app. A savings account had been created in my name. I hadn't opened it. It had a balance. Not huge, not small, just enough to look intentional. Monthly deposits. Scheduled. Future dated. 3 years into the future. The same year as the delivery date on the box. That's when I realized something terrifying. This wasn't a prank. This wasn't random. This wasn't a mistake. This was scheduled. Like my life was being pre-written. Like someone, or something, had already decided where I would live. Who I would become. Where I would end up. So I tried to fight it. I changed my routines. Changed my job. Moved apartments. Deleted accounts. Stopped using GPS. Stopped saving money. Tried to make myself unpredictable. But every change somehow curved back. New job. Same city. New apartment. Same direction. New routine. Same patterns. It was like trying to outrun a shadow. The closer I got to resisting it, the more everything aligned toward that address. Until one day, a new letter arrived. No box. No key. Just an envelope. Inside was a printed document. A property deed. My name on it. The same address. The same city. The same non-existent street. Dated 2 years from now. And at the bottom, ownership confirmed. That night, I went back to the key held it in my hand, and understood something that made my chest feel hollow. This wasn't predicting my future. It was creating it. Every decision I made was bending toward that place. Not because I wanted it to, but because I was reacting to it, fighting it, thinking about it, letting it shape my fear, letting it shape my choices. The address wasn't the destination. It was the anchor. So I did the only thing I hadn't tried. I stopped resisting. I stopped researching. I stopped checking. I put the key back in the box. Put the box in a closet. And lived my life. No tracking. No watching. No fighting. No chasing. Months passed. Then years. And one day, I realized something strange. I was house hunting. Not because of fear. Not because of the box. Not because of the address. Just because it felt like time. I drove into a new neighborhood. New development. Fresh asphalt. New street signs. New construction. And then I saw it. The street name. The same one from the label. My heart stopped. I didn't panic. Didn't run. Didn't shake. I just parked. Got out. And walked. There was the mailbox. Black metal. Small dent on the corner. White painted numbers. The house. White walls. Large windows. Dark wood rail staircase visible through the glass. My dream house. My future house. My address. The one I never chose. The one that chose me. But this time, I felt calm. Not trapped. Not hunted. Not forced. Just present. I pulled the key from my pocket. Because somewhere along the way, I had started carrying it again. Not out of fear. Out of acceptance. I walked to the door. Inserted the key. Turned it. And it opened. Inside was nothing. Empty rooms. Bare walls. No furniture. No photos. No boxes. No signs of a life already built. Just space. Just silence. Just possibility. And I finally understood. The future wasn't sent to me. It wasn't delivered. It wasn't predicted. It wasn't fixed. It was waiting. Not as a cage, but as a door. And the package wasn't a warning. It was an invitation. To stop being afraid of what's coming. And start choosing who I become when I get there.